Hey guys, how you doing? Pig Bennis here. Hope everybody's doing well, globaling often. Just want to say congrats to Angie Heels Hicks, who won the last prize giveaway on the goggles off. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to make this like a weekly type of thing, the goggles off video, and maybe we'll incorporate some of the Ask Pig Bennis into. It just sounds funny. It sounds ridiculous. Ask Pig Bennis. Into this series, and we'll do this once a week. It'll just be a casual type of blog. We'll just talk about what we did on the channel this week, Entropia news, things like that. Giveaways, the amount to date, which is kind of interesting. I thought I added them all up. 440 ped, and every time someone buys something, buys the mining guide, the Entropia mining guide from entropiamining.com, it helps fund these things, these giveaways. So I'm hoping to do these giveaways like every single week. And not only do I want to give away Entropia ped, but maybe here and there some games on Steam too. Nothing crazy. I'm not going to give away like, a $60 game. But, 10, 20 bucks here and there. I think just to start 50 ped a week through Entropia would be a good start, and we've been doing that. So the videos this week, we've done Firefall, we've done Diablo 3, we've had Hunting with Pig Bennis. We covered the release, the Entropia 12.5. Did I get that right? 12.8, 12.5. Are we at 8? No, 12.5 release. It's kind of like, man, I'm getting a lot of messages. I'm getting a lot of messages on Facebook, and on Facebook and in my inbox on YouTube, just like, have you noticed anything different in hunting? And quite honestly, I have not, but I'm not a full-time hunter. I spent, 12 hours on CP right after release, and okay, I've noticed that damage outputs, I'm getting a lot more. I was getting like stacks of 14 of them. And then there was periods of time where I wouldn't be getting any. And I've also heard from other CP hunters that they wouldn't get any. And I'm like, well, I just looted a stack of 14. And you've seen the markup on it drop considerably. From 240% down to, I think, 190% now, buyout. Which is, it's kind of sad. It's kind of sad because when you hunt a particular mob for something specific like that, you kind of expect to get some of that to make up some of your markup. But now, the conversations I've had with several other Entropia players is that it's looting just about everything. And I was doing a video of the primordial longus, and sure enough, every single one last night I was getting one damage output. One of them. And, at the end of the night I had 60 in my pack, so sold them right then and there because you just realize, oh hey, we're gonna lose markup on this really quick. So I don't know what they did with the patch. I don't know how bad hunting is really messed up because I can't really compare it to anything. I've been just going so hardcore with mining for the last 6-8 months that I just haven't noticed the change in loot. Some people are saying, all right, there's a reduced rate in TT value as far as like a percentage is concerned. I read somewhere on PCF that it was like 60% return average TT, and I'm like, well, what's new, really? Shit, like years ago when I was doing all right on Phefoids, I had noticed a return on TT on Phefoids, and that's basically why I switched to mining, because there's this much more markup. There's a hell of a lot more markup mining. So so the Hunting with Pig Bennis, I think they're pretty good videos. I had mentioned in a previous video, I'm trying to increase the quality of the commentary, just the sound, the overall video, the picture, marketing the channel, basically trying to get more subscribers. I want to put on a good enough face for Machinima Realms, and I'm hoping to maybe create a video. I hate to say produce, although I guess is the correct term. Create a video for Entropia to put on Machinima Realms to see if they would take it on their main channel. It'd be great for Entropia, it would be good for my channel too. Other than that, and what brought that whole thing up was I was approached earlier this week by a gaming channel that wanted me as one of their directors, and I turned it down. The whole thing to me seemed pretty sketch. I didn't know the gaming, that particular gaming network. You know, the channel does fine on its own, and I just didn't see any need or any value to me to join that particular network. And I'm not going to say what it was, but it was very small starting network. So Firefall was a hell of a lot of fun. Still trying to get into it. It's pretty challenging. After a while, it's actually extremely challenging. There's a group mechanic in Firefall that I've just recently experienced, and basically this huge black tornado is going in this one particular area next to this big building, this castle type of thing, and there was like 100 people there shooting at this, and it was insane. It was a hell of a lot of fun, but at the same time, it's very challenging. Diablo 3, you know, there's a lot of hate for that game. I understand that. The release, there was a lot of bugs, and there were a lot of issues and problems with it. People kind of flew through it. I really want to just try to get through it to take a glimpse at the real cash auction house, the real money auction house. Version update. The version update was 12.8, not 12.5. It was 12.8. So, if you guys have noticed any hunting changes in Entropia, leave a comment down below what you're experiencing, because I really want to know. I mean, I was talking to someone on Facebook, like I had mentioned earlier about this, and apparently there was quite a bit. There was quite a bit that the Ubers have been noticing. So, and if you lose the Ubers, you kind of lose. You lose a lot, I think. Anyway, what we're gonna do? Ask Pigs. If you guys have any questions, someone asked. I think it was Uncle Mo actually asked the new mic. What was I looking at? I was looking at a Samsung CO1U, and I bought it, and I hooked it up, and sure enough, it wouldn't recognize it. So that means there's generally a problem. It's supposed to be a plug-and-play USB condensing microphone. So generally, if your USB doesn't notice a device, it's a problem with the device. There are ways to fix that. Say if you're playing and then all of a sudden your computer does not recognize any USB device, then turn off your power, unplug your computer, and let it reset. Like, leave it unplugged for like 5 minutes, and then plug it all back in and try that. That generally resets those type of things, but if it does not recognize a device when you first plug it in, even if power runs to it, then typically there's something wrong with the device. So unfortunately, I was looking really forward to that, and man, I just disappointed today. I'm like, oh, I got my new microphone. I was so excited. I'm like, all right, we can work on this. I worked all night tonight, and tomorrow I have off, and I'll sit, and this will be cool, and just try to get some quality stuff out there. There's a couple videos I did last week, which is kind of leading up to the whole microphone thing. I had finished the 500 Orly mission up at CP, and I gotten, I'd chosen a chip plus tokens and stuff, and then I cut the video off because I didn't want to, like 10 minutes travel time, whatever, to find the token broker in Port Atlantis. And then when I started recording again, my microphone was recording at a different volume now, and I record video and audio basically on the same channel. So I'm kind of reluctant to put that video out because the first half of the video is very good, and the second half of the video it sucks. It sucks, and my beacon videos too ended up being pretty terrible. As far as sound quality is concerned, you can't really hear much of the commenting, and some of the commenting was fairly good, in my opinion. But so what else we got here? This week there's gonna be more Firefall videos. PlanetSide 2, I'm hoping to get up and running possibly tonight. I want to play a little bit of that. Also, what is it? Afterworld? Yeah, Afterworld Survival, which is a game that I played years ago. And I guess is just released into beta last year. Someone asked me to review it, so I'm going to take a look at that. I want to do a first impressions and then spend quite a bit of time in it, and then donate a little bit of money, and then give like a mid-range type of feel to the game afterwards. So because it is supposed to be somewhat of a competition to Entropia, although I don't see it. I really don't see it. But then again, it's been a couple years since I played that, so we'll see. Anyway, guys, giveaway. Keep an eye out this week for a giveaway. I'm not going to make specific giveaway videos. I'm going to pretty much attach the giveaway to an end of a video, so basically it keeps you watching. Yeah. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing, liking, and commenting. Let me know about your hunting loots, because I think everybody, it's like the hottest topic right now in Entropia. And if you have any more suggestions for videos, leave a comment down below. And thanks for watching.